here on scene at a nearby high school, talking to students and figuring out what they know about UNICEF. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Liz.
What do you know about UNICEF?
I don't know anything about UNICEF.
I'm here with Mr. Dave. What do you know about UNICEF?
UNICEF is an agency that works primarily raising money for children all around the world. They work in many countries that are impoverished. They also work in countries to help in terms of food programs, clothing programs, water programs. They're a very useful organization that primarily works with children.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm here at the high school with another student named Sunita. What do you know about UNICEF?
Well, I know that they help children all around the world to raise money for kids around the world, and it's connected with the United Nations.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys. This is the Seham show. It's not the Alex show. Don't get it twisted. And tonight, we have an amazing show here for you. We're gonna take a deeper look into what UNICEF is all about. So we'll be back after the break. So our first guest on the show today are volunteers from UNICEF. So let's see why they got involved. Welcome to the show. It's so great to have you here. Hi. So what are your guys' names?
I'm Raj.
Raj. Nice to meet you guys. So we had the chance to go around in our community and neighboring schools and asked everybody around, do you guys know what UNICEF is? Do you know what it stands for? And we haven't gotten really much of a great response. Everyone's kind of clueless on the matter. So I'm really happy to have you guys here today, and if you guys could just enlighten us. What does UNICEF stand for?
So basically, UNICEF stands for the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund.
So how did it get started?
Well, it was created by the United Nations General Assembly in December 1946, and it is now one of the most popular humanitarian organizations.
So where did the origins begin? How did it start getting going?
Well, after World War II ended, the UN leaders were concerned about the children in Europe because they didn't have enough food, water, clothes, and medicine. So they then thought of UNICEF, and they sent emergency food, clothes, and medicine to the children who were suffering in Europe, and
tried helping them out, right? It seems like what any good citizen would do, try to help out people around them, especially the children around the world. So what is your mission really? What are you guys trying to do with UNICEF?
Well, UNICEF basically focuses on offering children healthcare, education, a fair standard of living, leisure, play, giving them a chance to express their opinions, as well as protecting them from child abuse and exploitation. We also focus on child development and survival, meaning we offer prenatal care up until adult medical care. We also try to prevent and treat HIV, AIDS, and give children basic
everyday needs, basically, yes. Right? That's so cute. Well, it seems like you guys are trying to really make a difference, but why did you decide to get involved with UNICEF?
Well, I just think that it's a really reputable organization with really great values, and I really like working there.
What about you, Rajaswari?
I love helping out children, and I love being involved with the community as well.
So that's amazing. We got the chance to hear live right here from volunteers and why they decided UNICEF was a charity for them. So after these breaks, we'll get with Tusiga and she'll tell us a little bit about how UNICEF actually operates. So thanks guys, after these breaks.
Go, 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 and on the count of three, go, 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 go.
So as we all know, UNICEF is a big organization. You guys are everywhere in the world. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you guys managed to keep this business going?
Just to clarify, it's not a business, it's a charity.
Yeah, sometimes people get that, like, the misconstrued idea of a charity. So how many countries are you guys in right now?
36 worldwide countries.
Wow, that's amazing. So where are you guys located? How do you guys keep going? Like, where's your headquarters?
Our headquarters in New York. And And usually the policies and the decisions are made in New York, because that's the headquarters.
So how do you guys keep the mission going? What are you guys trying to focus on doing? Because I know you guys are all about children, but how do you guys help children? So what do you guys do to operate? You guys have a research center, I've heard.
Yeah, we do. UNICEF has more than 7,000 people in 157 countries.
Wow, that's a big number.
Yeah, and they focus on improving children's facilities and more other things.
So you guys just really want to find the problem with kids and things they're facing and try to help them as best as possible through your research.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. I was so happy to have you on our show.
Thank you so much.
Now, after the break, on to our next person from UNICEF. We just had an amazing conversation with Thusiga about how UNICEF operates. Now, sadly, our next guest could not make it in, but we emailed him a couple of our questions and he made a short video explaining how UNICEF is financed. So let's take a quick look at his video.
Hey, where does UNICEF get their funds?
I'm happy you asked. Government donations. UNICEF is sponsored and given donations from governments, which is 2/3 of the organization's resources. These generous governments are the following: Afghanistan, Lesotho, Andorra, Liechtenstein, Argentina, Luxembourg, Armenia, Madagascar, Australia, Malaysia, Austria, Mexico, Bangladesh, Belgium, Moldova, Barbados, Monaco, Mongolia, Belize, Morocco, Bhutan.
Hi guys, we had the chance to talk to a lot of people that do a bunch of different things at UNICEF. But I have my partner here, Alicia Nillo, and she got the chance to do some investigating into UNICEF. So Alicia, what did you find out?
Well, I found out that pretty much all charities have to follow the same guidelines, which are basically being truthful, which you would assume is everybody does. But they must describe where their donations are going, and so all the people who donate know that their donations are going to a specific place and that they're not given unrealistic expectations of where their donations are going and what they might achieve.
Oh, that's a big thing, because everything's charities are all sweet and fun, trying to help an organization, helping people, but there's a lot of corruption in charities all over the world. So you really want to make sure when you're donating to a charity, it's going to the right people for the right cause.
Exactly, because there are also different charities where they do make unrealistic expectations for people, and that causes people who are willing to donate to lose their money.
And lose their belief behind charities. It makes you feel really sad that you tried giving to somebody and the money never got there.
Exactly.
So UNICEF, what is UNICEF like? Is it ethical? Does it actually do what it's supposed to do?
UNICEF is very ethical, actually. I have 2 quotes from the site, actually, to tell you. So the first one is, UNICEF is committed to the effective use of resources to bring about change in the lives of millions of children around the world each day. Partners and donors can provide these resources in the form of direct or indirect funding, people, partnerships, or equipment, and other kinds of donations. Your money really does make a difference to children's lives. UNICEF is funded entirely by voluntary contributions. We receive no money from the UN budget. For every pound that you donate to UNICEF UK, 76 pounds goes directly to our work with children. So these are 2 quotes directly from the UNICEF site, so it allows everybody who donates there to know that their money is really going to the right place.
And to the right people that deserve the money.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for your investigation. Thank you. So we've heard all the nice things about UNICEF, all the things about their missions and how they spend their money and their goals. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty about what UNICEF is all about. So let's hear some numbers. Did you know that UNICEF is monitored by non-profit organizations like Charity Navigator? They look into charities and see if they're actually doing what they're supposed to do. So they saw that UNICEF is the one with the best financial standards for charities in the whole entire world. They ensure that 90.4 cents of every dollar that is given to UNICEF goes to helping children around the world. They spend 6.7 cents on fundraising costs and 2.9 on administration. That means that they have 10 out of 10 in all possible categories. UNICEF is also recognized for excellent stewardship of donor funds by the Better Business Bureau, which gives them a gold seal for meeting all 20 of their standards for charity accountability. UNICEF is on top of its stuff. But if you don't really believe me and these facts written on this paper, let's go to the chairman of UNICEF, and he's going to tell us a little bit about misconceptions that are out there about UNICEF and where the money's going. So hi there, Nick. Can you please tell us about what's happening?
All right, thank
you, Nick. That was amazing information. So we heard it all. We know their mission. We know what they're all about. UNICEF is a charity worth donating to. So thanks, guys. Have a great night. It's the Seham Show. See you next week. Bye. That was scary. I actually got scared.
Girl, me love you. Tell me pussy fat, tight in a slap, ripe on the cock, style is a art. 6:30 now, try bend your back.
No! Yeah, so why did you guys decide to get involved with UNICEF?
I just told you the answer! Go.
Just to clarify. Oh my god, you fuck.
Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. So here we are. Hi, Chris. Jen. Video answering them. So here it is to Chris. Jen. Hi, guys. I'm so back that you guys came back. I'm so glad that you guys came back. Have the chance to come in and have a great conversation on the Allison Show. But luckily, we had the chance to eat. Take a seat.
UNICEF stands for the United Nations Children Emergency Fund, International Children's.
No, I was gonna say.
So we've gone around in our communities, neighboring schools, around the community.
UNICEF stands for the United Nations International Children's.
What?
Right.
Why are you laughing?
Right.
Organization.
Around the
You have
world.
horrible posture. I find that it's a really great organization. It's one of the best, least, profiting. Oh fuck.
World renowned. Why did you guys decide to get involved with UNICEF?
I love children.
So why did you guys get involved into UNICEF?
Well, I have friends and families in Europe, and I also wanted to help them out.
That's a great answer. What about you?
I just think it's a really.
That is a terrible answer.
From you know you want the man, baby. Say yeah. Me nah live it, I nah live me. When you come in my life, girl, I blame.